My name is Deja, and I hope you find serenity.
I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity.
Peace, y'all. Deja is back again. Thank you for joining me in this present moment. I'm outside. I just took a little run. I've been slowly getting back to running. It's something I used to do like back when I was in college. And since then, I've literally only ran a handful of times. But yeah, it's really nice. Like working on my stamina, working on my life force energy. I'm not a big workout person. Honestly, what I like to do to work out is I like to do yoga flows with a little bit of strength building. And I like to put on some music and just bust it down and dance. That's like been my favorite way to work out for years. But I'm tapping into trying other ways. And before, when I used to like go to the gym and stuff like that, I remember how good I felt in myself. So yeah, here I am. And I was realizing in this moment that sometimes I can be really lazy. And rest is sacred. We need our rest. But sometimes I rest for so long when I really do have the energy to put in a little bit more effort. Like this rising. Some risings, I don't get right up out of bed. Sometimes I stay, listen to podcasts or music on my phone. Sometimes I clean the house. I have a lot of different ways that my rising starts, but I often won't let myself get all the way out here and go as far as to go on a run. It's only like 6:30 right now, and I got up and out of bed at 6. And I'm just seeing like there's sometimes a blockage there that makes me think I don't have enough energy to do that. But as soon as I give myself just the courage to just get up and begin, I realized, wow, I actually have a lot of energy. Because I was feeling a little lazy this rising. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I just want to chill. I just want to lay in the bed and take my time. But then I was like, I've been wanting to work out. It's early. I have plenty of time to go for a quick run before getting ready for the day. And when I started running, I had this new burst of energy open up. And I was like, wow, this feels really good. And I have plenty of energy for this. And so I'm speaking now that I'm going to push myself to run more in the rising. It ain't going to be every day, but definitely every week, running a few times. I can see how good that is for me. And I did a little workout before running too, like some stretches and a few small things like some lunges and squats before running. And I just want to take care of myself, basically. I want to take care of myself, and I want to be physically strong. I'm not very physically strong, y'all. Like, I never felt that way. I never really felt physically that I was strong. I also don't feel like so weak, like I could lift something heavy if I really needed to, but I've never seen myself as someone who is strong. And I want to shift that, because I am strong and I need to be able to handle myself out here. I do need to be able to lift things and do other things. And my lifestyle already activates my muscles and allows me to do some natural workouts, like when I'm doing things around the farm. But this is like that practice, that preparation, so that when I'm doing those other things, that it's not so tiring. That I've now up-leveled my energy and tapped more into my power. And I'm remembering we have so much potential. With practice and training, you could make your body do anything. So it's really about discipline. I've been coming back to discipline a lot. I know that is a big lesson for me as I'm coming into adulthood. I'm already 27, but I still feel like I'm coming into my womanhood, And a part of that has been me learning to practice discipline. And discipline is easy when you create healthy routines. Even last night, I was feeling, and happy new moon in Cancer, by the way. Yesterday was a new moon, and I was feeling I got home and I like to chill and watch stuff on my computer after a long day. And I was watching episodes of Family Guy, just chilling. I was like, I could be doing something else besides watching Family Guy right now. I could be doing something else with my time. I could be taking care of me and filling my mind with something else rather than with this nonsense. So I did a little spa night. I boiled some water and I made a facial steam. And then I did a foot bath. I filled a tub of water with warm water and essential oils and cinnamon and some other things. And I like soaked my feet in there. I like, whatever that thing is, got the crust off my feet. Cause child, I be out here barefoot. I cleaned my feet, just took really good care of them. I did a sugar scrub and on my feet and my legs, and I just felt so good. And then I topped it all off with, I finished with a yoni steam as well. If you don't know, I have to do a whole other video about that. Maybe I'll do a whole video of this spa experience because it's really nice. And it was such perfect self-care time for me. And I hadn't done that in a while. Like I had done maybe one or two of the things. Like I had done a foot bath kind of recently. But it's been a while since I gave myself a facial. But I hadn't ever done all those things together, like the foot, the facial, and the yoni. And I was just like, wow, I'm just literally sitting down, taking 2 hours. I could have watched a movie in 2 hours. Instead of watching a movie, I'm literally just going really slow and touching my body and caring for my body and just speaking love into myself. And then I feel good afterwards. I feel so clean and comfy. And you can see I also did my hair. On top of all of that, I also I washed my hair and I did a light retwist all around, which I also need to do a video about that because I do be retwisting sometimes, y'all, but I'd be mad simple. And then I put them in braids, as you can see. So my hair has a bunch of little braids on it right now. So yeah, I took care of all of me. I just took my time with my body. And then I woke up like, I need to work out. And I'm just seeing like, wow, self-care. It's something I know about, but I literally have to remind myself, and I have to make it a practice. I have to make it a routine. I have to make it a consistent thing in my life, or else it kind of can get lost in the sauce. I'm the type of person I can get into routine. So I got into a routine where as soon as I get home, like I usually take a shower and then I lay down in my bed. I usually smoke a J and then I watch something on my computer for a while. And sometimes I will go and read or play the guitar, but sometimes I'll just be watching stuff for the rest of the night. And this is a habit that I formed years ago, like from watching TV and everything all my life. So I'm just working on that. Like, don't get it twisted. Even though I'm out here in the middle of nature, I'm still working through addictions from my childhood, addiction to television, for real, which I'm just now even calling it an addiction, which I won't say I'm too addicted, but I will say like I am in the habit of binge watching. Like I can sit down and watch my computer for 2 or 3 hours, and I want to get out of that habit and utilize all of this space that I have to not be looking at a screen. Even though technically y'all are a screen right now, I'm looking at my phone. But you know what I mean. Get out of the distractions. I love storytelling. I love shows and movies. So I'm not going to stop watching things. But I'm just going to be more mindful about making sure that's not taking the place of taking care of myself. Taking care of myself first. And then allowing for some other like leisure activities. So yeah. I'm really processing this all live in the moment with y'all. Hope I'm not rambling. Hope that this is hitting home and that you're understanding and that this reflection just supports you on whatever you're going through right now. Like, I highly recommend creating a self-care practice. Take care of your body, and that takes care of your mind and your spirit. And this whole thing with the watching shows, I'm also seeing and getting the download, it may seem harmless. Like for me, it seems harmless. I'm going to watch a few episodes of Family Guy. But even when I'm watching it, I be seeing stuff in there that I don't resonate with, but I still love the show because it's something I watched in childhood. And I try to be like, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm not going to even absorb that. But deep down, I really am, deep in my subconscious mind, I truly am. So then I'm like, how can I shift this? And I can still have entertainment. I can still enjoy the art of storytelling. But I can be super mindful about what I'm feeding my subconscious mind. Because ultimately, I know that that's what's creating my reality. So that's just a little tidbit that I'm thinking on. Working through it in real time. I am not perfect. But I'm here. I'm grateful. And I'm doing my best. Hope you're doing your best too.